Hi friends. Wait for some time. Let me know if my voice is audible. Hi friends. Let me know if I am audible and my screen is visible. So I will be just waiting for 5 more minutes only. So meanwhile, you can check the question that I am going to upload. Like this is the question, and I will be sharing the question and as well as answer in the learnbus.in by after completing this live within half an hour. I am going to upload that as well. So be patient. And if you have any suggestions before starting my video, like you can comment me in the comment section as well. Okay. Let me see the. Just wait, guys. I'll be about to start. Yeah. Hi, bro. Good afternoon. Hi, Rangoi, Gunasekar. Hi, Rohit. Yeah. Thank you, Ibrahim, for your confirmation. Yeah. Just wait. Meanwhile, just send a quick reminder in the group as well that live is started. Our live is started. Yeah, just give me a minute. I am going to start here. So before that, before that, let me create the class as well. See, now I am going to explain uh, this fourth one. Okay, the linked list. This is the linked list there, right? One of the topic that in the OOPS linked list and from the basics as well. We can't say that it's in the OOPS. This is the basic as well. So we are going to learn a new topic on linked list. This is the example from that. Okay, as it is a 8 more question in the previous year they got this question. So we are going to solve this now. Okay. So the question is write a Java program to do the following. These are the things. Okay. So what are the things that we have to do? I'm going to explain. See, I'm going to explain some. I'm going to write only some minimum code, and just like these code, if you write right, even if you got some question from the linked list or from if and else conditions. So all these things you are going to learn now. Okay. So the main theme, I know most of you guys don't know the basics and you want to know how to write the exam, right? I know that. So for that, I'm going to tell these things in the tomorrow. Like in tomorrow before the day of the exam, right? Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday evening, I'm going one more live session. What in the live session? What we will discuss there? Like so in that live session, right, I'm going to tell what are all their topics in the sim. Okay, and in that what I have explained till now, and what is the basic code that you can write. And the basic code that means the standard code, in every question you can write some package name, package, all these things you can write, right? Those are the basic things, okay, that you can write. So those are all the things we will discuss tomorrow for only just first. Today just listen this. If you listen this, what is the use of this, I will be telling in the tomorrow session. Okay, in the tomorrow live session. So I will be writing some minimum code and I will explain it to you in a very clear way. Okay, just follow me. Okay. Before that, if you have any Eclipse or if you have any online Java compiler, then you can directly open there, or else you can write in the notes as it is an open book exam. Just give a side heading linked list. How to write some points like how to write a Java program in a linked list and what to do. Like there's some important points and you can write the code. It's not a problem. Okay. So my suggestion is that. So let me create. Before that, let me create. So which question I'm going to explain? Fourth question. Okay. Don't worry, I'm going to share the question as well as the answer one by one in the I'll make a PDF and a Word document and I will send it in LearnBus. Okay. By after completing this video after half an hour. Okay. New class Q4, right? Q4. Okay. So class is created. So while creating class itself, there will be some basic things. These are the basic things that I want to tell you. Package, package name, public class, class name, public static void main. This is the main method. These are the things that are mandatory. Okay. These are the mandatory things that you need to write for every question. So yeah, these I will things I will be explaining tomorrow as well. But today we will discuss how to solve the question. If there is any, if in the question you have seen the linked list, then how to create the linked list and how to do the next program. We are going to discuss in this one in this video. Okay. So let me give some 2 minutes. I'm going to start because I have to invite others as well. I don't think so. We have started somewhere meanwhile late, right? So many of the members haven't joined. So one more thing, please share this to your friends as well. Please share the live link to our friends as well. So then the count will be increased. So please do that. Within 2 minutes, I will be back. Okay. We'll be sharing the link to others as well. So this is the question. Meanwhile, you can see the question. So just give me 2 minutes. Hello. అరే జాను 20 మంది అన్నా చూస్తున్నావు 20 మంది ఉన్నారు కదా నీ వరకు. If, so see guys, I am going to explain the fourth question. Please just see the fourth question. Just in 1 minute, I am going to start. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, hi everyone. I think members are joining. One more minute. So meanwhile, if you have any doubts regarding the exams, right, please post here. Okay. Yeah. Hi. I think most of the members joined. Someone is pinging the. Hi, yeah, hi Karthik. Just we are about to start that question. Let me see, show you the question. Meanwhile, read this question. Write a Java program, create a linked list like that is there, right? Uh, let me know, guys, if you any others like have any doubts regarding the exams or anything. Please let me know here. Okay. So first of all, let me answer your doubts, and after that, I'm going to start the live session. Okay. Let me know. I'm seeing the comments. Meanwhile, so how is your preparation for exams and how many things you have learned and what are the things you have remained and I think you can write you have already written the notes of EOD and CS and you are waiting for OOPS and the COA, right? Maximum numbers, I think they will do the same. And here like I am here to help you in the exams COA and as well as OOPS. Also COA lab result came out, I think. So I hope everyone scored good except me. I scored one mark less. So yeah, so the main thing here, like voice is audible only, right? Please confirm in the chat. I just need anyone. Yeah, hi Vardhan, Spain. Let me know my voice is audible or not. Anyone comment? Then it is audible. Okay, got it. Yeah, I got it, Chendu. Because if I'm audible only, then you can write yes or no. Yeah, okay then. I'm going to start this session. See, in this session, we are going to learn a topic on the linked list. So when you're writing a notes, right, in the OOPS, just give a side heading as linked list. How to solve the problems in the linked list. So whenever you see the question, like regarding the linked list, then you can see this model, the code, the model of the code. Okay. So how to write the code? So whenever you are writing the code, right? First of all, what are some mandatory things you need to know? Whenever you are writing any code in Java, it is not mandatory, but if you write, there will be extra one line, right? So you can write this package name. Okay. Yes. And for every Java program, the mandatory thing is public class and the class name. Okay, these are the mandatory thing, and the main method is definitely mandatory. Okay, now what we need to do? What is the question given in the question? In the yeah, we need to know. We have to do some problem with the linked list. What is that? So what are the things given in the question? Now let us see. Create a linked list one with salary of 10 employees. So what is that? Create a linked list one with salaries of 10 employees, and we have to create another two linked list two and list three, where like store the employees more than rupees 50,000 into list two and remaining employees in list three, and we have to display all the results. And the sample input, there is some sample input is given. Okay, the sample input is if the list contains the salaries as it is salaries. Yes. Yeah. Salaries as 45,000, 78,000, 99,000, 25,000. Like this. We will give a list of array. These are the salaries. And the output should display like list 2 has this and list 3 has a list. Okay. And for the in the first list, we should have the details like how many like salaries of 10 employees we should have. We should store. Okay. Everyone is clear with the question? Please let me know with comments. Everyone, if everyone is clear with the question, then I will let you know how to do the answer. So in any exam, in COA or any OOPS, right? The main thing you need to know is understanding the question. The answer itself within the question, and you have to know some basics to solve that answer, the solve the question. Okay. So in OOPS also, like, or in COA as well, what we need to do, what we will do first, I will explain the question first, and after that, yeah, question, yeah, Tandu, I'm explaining again. See, First of all, whenever you need to write the answer for a particular question in COA or any OOPS or any subject, you need to understand the question first. If you know the COA, I mean the question itself, right? If you understand it clear, then only you will get some basic things. So in COA, we will write the given terms, but in OOPS, we need to understand what is given. So in what is the question? I'm explaining the question again. Question: write a Java program. We need to write a Java program to do the following. So what we need to do? We have to create a linked list with salary of 10 employees. Also, we need to create another two linked lists, list 2 and list 3. So in total, we need to create linked list, 3 linked lists. So first of all, to create 3 linked lists, we should know how to create a linked list. I will be explaining that in the solution, like while writing the code. And after creating linked list, what is the functions that should be done in the linked list? In the first linked list, what we need to store? We need to store the salary of 10 employees. And what should we do in the other two linked lists? We have to store the employees like more than rupees 50,000 into list 2 and remaining employees in the list 3. So whoever the salaries has greater than rupees 50,000, that will be stored in the list 2 and remaining employees will be stored in list 3. Okay. And we have to display all the results like input also. So let me know, Tanmay, if you understood the question. And the sample input is given is like if the list contains salaries as this array, so the output should be list 2 greater than 50,000 and list 3 the remaining one. Okay. So this is the question that we are going to solve. So for this, what are the basic things you need to know? How to create a linked list, how to use if and else condition, where we can use if and condition, like if the salary is greater than 50,000, if the salary less than or equal to 15,000, like this we will use if and else condition. So the basic two basic things we are using is we need to know how to create a linked list and how to store in an array and how to use if and else condition and for each loop as well. So for every salary we will be checking, there will be a list of array, but for every salary we need to check. So we will use the for each loop. So what are the things, the basic things we are going to like apply here? For each loop, if and else condition, array, and a linked list. Okay. So with that, let me solve this one. Okay. I am in the main method. In the main method, first I will create a linked list. How to create a linked list? Linked list, like this. Linked, 1 minute, list. So it is a linked list. Okay. And integer. In that I will be have integer. Okay, integer, and let me give a list 1 variable as list 1. We have to create 3 list, right? List 1 is equal to new and again linked list. Linked list. Okay, and this one is like this. Yeah, here you can see it is automatically like I have imported java.util.linked list. So whenever you are using you are getting a question from the linked list, right? So whenever you are getting the question from a linked list, then what you need to know, you need to import this linked list, java.util.linked list. Okay, you need to import java.util.linked list. Okay, now why I'm getting error? Oh, let me see. L capital Pro. Yeah. So here it is clear. Yeah. Okay. It is clear right now. I think, yeah, L capital. That is the mistake I have done. Thank you, Naveen. Yeah. You can see first we need to create a linked list, right? So first of all, I have done that. Yes or no? Yeah. So you have no, like you got to know how to create a linked list. So for creating a linked list, you need to import java.util.linked list. Remember this, okay? Imports like for arrays or linked lists, we will be using this, okay? And remember, whenever you got this, don't need to forget that, and it should be above the class level, okay? Class level. In the starting after the package will be the first line in your any question. Package will be the first line, package name, that semicolon. Okay, now we have created a list 1 with the linked list. Okay, we have created. Now what is the function of the list 1? We need to store the salary of 10 employees, right? Int And in int I will be creating the salaries array as it is an array. I'm doing like this, okay, equal to, and we have to store the salaries. So what are the salaries there? Let me go to the question itself. So these are the salaries. So just I'm copying and pasting, just you can write there in the exam. So for every, after every salary, just write some, I mean, comma there. And after that semicolon. Okay, done. So what I have done, I have created an array, in an array of salaries, right? Salaries is an array int, okay, and I'm storing the salary, the list of salary of 10 employees. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 10 salaries I have stored, the, I mean, 10 salaries in a array. Okay, now I have to store that in the list one, right? So for that, for each salary I have one by one I have to store, right? So that's why I will be using for loop. For int in the, 1 minute, in this in the cell, like I have used a variable cell of each salaries. Okay, for each salaries I'll be using here one by one, it will check one by one. Okay, then we have to add that in the list one dot add. Okay, here we need to add the salary. Okay, here we need to add the salary one by one. Okay, done. So here you can get a small bit confusion, so let me know in the comments that this code you have understood. Whatever I have written from the, after reading the question, what I have written in this you have understood. See, the main thing I'm here to explain this is like, see, if I provide code here, you can write it in the book and you can take to the exam and like you can write. But the main thing that I want to tell you is like, same questions you won't be getting. Yes or no? Yes. So if you are not knowing the model, how to create, okay, so where to do, what the function is going on, so it will be very difficult to write. So yeah, I know, if the like in exam, even if you get any questions, the answer you will write, the known answer only you will write, the one which you have written in your book only you will write. I know that, but still, yeah, you can get 1 2 marks. That's not, see, our goal is to write to get the course some good marks, not only pass marks but to good marks. Okay, previously also you have followed me in semester 3, you scored good marks, I hope, I think, and I have many, I got response as well. So here, let me know guys, you have understood this part of code. Yeah, hi cops. So yeah, Naveen, Rohit, and any other person, please let me know you have understood this much, this part of code or not. Let me know in comments. So if you know this part, then the other two parts will be easy. We have created here linked list one, and we need to create other two linked lists. Yes, understood. Thanks, Tendu, for our confirmation. See, in the question, in the list one we have created, and we have added the salaries of 10 employees, and we have to create another two linked lists, and we have to store, and we have to write this condition. We will write this. Okay. Okay. What we need to do? We need to, 1 minute. We need to create another two linked lists. Similar way. How to create? Same thing. Just copy this. I'm copying this. In exam, you have to write this. Okay. Linked list 2. Okay, list 2 and list 3. Okay, done. Okay, now first 2 points is completed, right? Create a linked list with salaries of 10 employees, done. And we have created linked list 1, and we have added the salaries of 10 employees. And after that, we have to create another two linked lists, list 2 and list 3, done. Okay, now what is the functions that should be performed in the list 2 and list 3? We have to store the employees with more than rupees 50,000 in list 2 and remaining employees in list 3. Okay, so we have to do this function. So for this, what I will do, similarly for each loop I will be using, as in the array you will be having number of salary person like 10 employees, you need to compare each one. You have to compare. If it is yes, then go. If no, then go else, like that. That's why we'll be using if and else condition. So before that, let me use the for loop. For loop, what we have to check the every salary, right? For int sal, int sal, salaries. We can write like this. Okay. So for every in the salary there is a error, right? So in that we are comparing in the salary it store first 45,000 and after that it will store 78,000 like 7,80,000 something like this. It will store one by one, one by one, one by one like that, and it will compare. What it will compare that I will write now. I think list one. Yeah, actually we have these thing in the list one, so we can directly write like this list one. Okay, even it is correct as well. So we have added the list one dot sal, right? Add sal, so it is added, so we can use the list one or salaries. It's up to us. Okay. Okay, now we will use if condition. So if condition is if the salary we are storing, we have to compare with 50,000 greater than or not. Okay, if the salary is greater than 50,000. Okay, if the salary is greater than 50,000, then we have to add that in the list 2. List, list 2 dot add sal. Okay, done. And next, if it is not there, okay, if it is not in the if condition, then we will write else condition. Else list 3 dot add sal. Okay, done. So what we have done, we have created another two linked lists, and we have written a for loop. So that means for loop means for each loop. It will compare the each employee's salary. So we are having 10 salaries, right? So first it will check 45,000. Yeah, we are in for each loop. First the salary will contain 45,000. Okay. So if 45,000 is greater than 50,000, no, then it will go to else condition. Then else condition it will add list 3. Okay, and it will check if it is greater than 50,000, right? It will add in the list 2. Just I will return for each loop and the list. Okay, now what we have to do? See, first one is done. We have created a linked list with salaries of 10 employees, done. And after that we have created another two linked list 2 and list 3, that is also done. Now we are storing the employees more than 50,000 in list 2 and remaining employees in list 3. This is also done. Now we have to display all the results like this. Okay, how to display that? Just system.out.println. Here system dot out dot println, and here I want to write like I want to show like a list 2. List 2, I had list 2. Okay, done. Similarly, I will display the list 3. Done. So I'm printing this. So in question, it is asking for list 2 and list 3. We have to show, right? So let me run this now. You have to expect the same output. List 2 greater than 50,000 and list 3 less than 50,000. See, whatever the terms that are greater than 50,000, you can see in the list 2. Sorry, this is list 3. Okay, and whatever the terms that is there other than 50,000, it is in the list 3. So let me print the list 1 as well. You can see the all salaries. Okay, now I will print the list 1 as well. So meanwhile, let me know if everyone understood this problem or not. This is of 8 marks. How many marks? 8 marks. So let me know in the comments if you have understood the every code that I have written till now. I'm just waiting for your comments, guys. Come on. How many marks this question contains? 8 marks. You can see in the previous year, our seniors got this question for 8 marks. Bro, you created lists. Yes. Yes, Chandu, I created lists. So tell me what happened. Yeah, Naveen, you understood, right? I think, I hope so. Yeah. Chandu, please let me know. You created list. You have any doubt in creating lists or what? What are all the concepts we have covered from this? Or why you created three lists? See, Chandu, why I have created three lists? It is in the question itself. Create a linked list, list one with salaries of 10 employees. And we need to create another two linked lists with list two and list three. Did you get the question? No? I think I have answered your question. Take a snapshot of the code and share, bro. See, bro, See, Naveen bro, this thing I will be sharing the code, the question and the answer in the language after this live within an half an hour. I will make question and after that answer, question answer like that. Don't worry. Okay, Chandu. Oh yeah, okay. Gautam, yeah, hi Gautam, welcome. Yeah, sure, Gautam. After that, we have to create lists. Correct. Meanwhile, see, first question is completed. So, what are the topics we have covered from the first question is how to create linked lists. So, for creating linked lists, what is the format you need to follow? Linked list. If it is integers, write integer. If it is string, write string like this. If the names if the in the array we want to store names, then we can write string like this. Linked list brackets integer list one new linked list like that. Don't take bad, bro. Just wanted to correct when I practice my code is having 100 plus errors. Oh, don't take it bad. Just wanted to. Yeah. Just wait. After this only, after this live itself, I'm providing the code itself. Okay, don't worry. Just you can try, or else I will connect with you, like why you are getting the error and how to solve that. Okay, don't worry. And here, what are all the things we have covered? We have known how to create a linked list, how to use if and else condition, how to use for each loop, and how to create an array. Okay, four things you have learned from this question. Okay, how to create a linked list. This is the standard format. Linked list, the one that we want to store, variable name, new linked list, this brackets open and close, and this flower, normal brackets open and close. Hi Sidhu, yeah, after live we'll play. Okay. No, worry no. Okay, so is everything? Let me know, guys. If everyone is comfortable with this answer, then I will go to the next question. See, this much code, if you return, you will get the 8 marks, guys. 8 marks. Okay, I'm not sure exactly you will get this question, but I have some good confidence. Like you will get. I got confused of seeing the comments. See, after this, you will get confidence whenever you get a question from the linked list. Okay, how to create a linked list or how to compare if and else, and how to use for each loop. Whenever there is an array, if you want to compare each element, right? Okay, if you want to compare each element, then you are using for each loop for each element like that. Okay. If everyone is clear, then I will go to the next question. So meanwhile, if you know any friends who are in our batch and they are also appearing for the exam, so you can invite them. I'm going to explain another question, that is this one, for a form of question 5. Yeah. Fifth question now we are solving the fifth question. So before going to the fifth question, I just want to others just see the code, and if you are writing this, just run in the online Java compiler or write it in the Eclipse or write it in the notebook. So for writing in a notebook, I will be sharing the code, no problem. If you want to do in parallelly, and if you are facing any errors, then you can comment me in the comment section. Sidhu, after live, yeah, we'll play. So others, please let me know. Please wait, guys. Other after live, we will play, no problem. Yeah, others, please let me know if you are comfortable with this question. Then I will go to the next question. Okay. So what is the question? What is there in the question? Is write a Java program to do the following. So what we need to do? Yeah, next game. Yes, Vardhan. Okay. Write a Java program to do the following. create an interface named operation that consists of an abstract method performed with two parameters op1 and op2. Okay, and create the concrete class add, subtract and multiply to implement operation method to perform the operation addition, subtraction and multiplication. In the concrete class itself, display the output of the operation. So okay, yeah, this is the question. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it is correct only. The code is correct. Okay, so next one. What we need to do? We need to write a Java program. And what the Java program that we have to write? In the Java program, we need to create an interface first. First of all, see, whenever in OOPS, right? In COA, after reading the question, you have to write the given terms first. And in OOPS, right? And in oops, right, we will divide that into parts. We will divide the question into parts like this, parts. So first part is create an interface name operation. So before that creating an interface, let me create here our class. Question 5, new class q5 5 with main, done. Okay, yeah, first of all, what is the first part here we need to do? We need to create an interface, okay, named operation. So the interface that we should be there in the above one. So actually if we are doing in a Eclipse, right, so we will create two classes, one for interface and other for main class. Like this we'll create, as we have to write everything on the exam. Okay, as we have to write everything on the exam on the same paper, that's why I'm writing in the same page for without confusion. Okay, interface, how to create an interface, I'm saying interface operation, interface operation, and just open and close this. In this way you can just create an interface operation. So in that, what we need to do? Create an interface named operation. Yeah, I have created an interface named operation. Next, that consists of an abstract method. Okay, abstract method performed with two parameters op1 and op2. So I have one method void perform two parameters. Okay, those are int op1 and int op2. Okay, these are the two parameters in the perform method. Okay, next, first part is done. We have created an interface named operation that consists of method performed with two parameters op1 and op2. Now we have to create the concrete class for add, subtract and multiply. We have to create three classes, add, subtract and multiply, to implement the operation. Okay, first let me create the concrete class to add, subtract and add, subtract and what is that, three classes, multiply. I have to create the three classes. Okay, okay, so class add. Okay, there are capital letter like this only. Class add implements. So this means it is implementing to the above interface. Okay, operation like this we have to do. That means we are the using, I think, yeah, 1 minute, let me check. Here we are using abstract method, right? So that way we have to use. Just let me abstract void. Is it okay to use? Yeah, even if you write abstract class, as in the question it is given, it is an abstract method perform. Okay, I have written the abstract, and while we are implementing to that interface, we have to do the abstract class as well. Okay, okay. Now next, what we need to do in the abstract class? So we have to perform. Okay, before that, we have to let me create three classes: add, subtract, and multiply in the same way that implements to the operation method. So the same way, add, subtract and multiply. These are the three things. Okay, these are the three things that we need to create. What we need to do: create the concrete class, add, subtract and multiply. Three classes that I am implementing to operation. Okay, to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication. We know to the basic thing, that is the addition, subtraction, multiplication we have to do. In this add we have to do the addition, in the subtract we have to do the subtraction, and in the multiply we have to do the multiplication according to the question. So for that, let me write one method: public void perform. Here we are the two passing the two parameters here, same, in top 1 and in top 2. Okay, here passing we are two parameters, and we are storing in a int. We have to store, add, right, int result. We're storing the result. Int result is equal to op1 plus op2. Okay, just we are adding that, and we have to print that system dot out dot print ln. Okay, now addition. addition addition value of the those will be result, result of addition. I can write result of addition. Okay, and let me display this result. Same for this one also, we have to subtract and we have to divide. Same, public void perform int op1 comma int op2. Okay, sorry, I have to do that. Yeah. Okay, int op1 and int op2, and just create like this. Just int result again, you can store in int result only. It's depend on you what the variable your name you are giving, right? Int r I will give. Int r is equal to op1 minus op2. Now I will print that. It's a system dot out dot print ln. Result of subtraction. We can write plus r. Okay, now same public void for the multiplication as well. Public void for perform int op1 comma int op2. So here multiplication should have to happen. Int r is equal to op1 into op2. Very simple. And we have to print this system dot out dot print ln result of multiplication. Okay, done. Now what we have to do? See, first of all, in the question, what it is given, that is, we have to create an interface named operation, and that consists of a abstract method perform. Method name is perform with two parameters op1 and op2. In the concrete class, like create the concrete class, add, subtract and multiply. Okay, to implement the operation. In the concrete class itself, display the output of the operation. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to run this in the main method. We have to call this in the main method. We have to give the values. Until now you have written the things that you need to perform according to the question. Plus or miss it. Yeah, thank you, Naveen. Thank you. R. Okay, done. Now you need to. I've already told objects. What are means by objects in place of classes? We will write the by creating objects. We can call that methods. Okay, with creating an object. Okay, here operation interface, right? Operation add in the variable, in the variable add I'm storing new add. Okay, new add, why it is showing error? Here add only there. What happened? Operation the same thing. Let me know if you anyone knows about this error. Till then I will be writing others as well. Operation add, it should be working. I'm not sure why. In the operation instance we are implementing, so it will should be linked for this. So operation, let me write add here then. I hope so. Why I'm getting error, I'm not sure. So let me write others as well. Operation sub is equal to new. Okay, here it is. Same thing here it is happening. I'm not sure why initiate. Why it can't initiate. Let me check. If anyone know about this, let me know, guys. Naveen, no. Anyone, Vardhan? Anyone? Anyone? Do you know why I'm getting this error? I'm also not sure. Cannot instantiate. So yeah, I have created. I have created. Yeah. Why I'm not able to, because of abstract or what? Any solutions? I'm waiting. I think because of this abstract, I'm getting the error. Yeah. See, just create a method abstract. Okay, abstract void perform. But class, we need to create a concrete class. That means normal class like this. Okay, no need to create any abstract class. That's the reason I'm getting the error here. Okay. Yeah, I have done this, the Daniel, same thing. Yeah, thank you for your. So operation multiply is equal to new multiply. Yeah. So I have created three objects for this. Okay, and we have to add the some for operations we need to give some numbers, right? What are the numbers? Add dot Perform is a method. Perform. What is happening? I will give 5 comma 6. Next, sub dot perform 6 comma 5. 5. Okay. Next, null dot perform. And multiplying 2, 3, comma 2. Good done. So, if I run this, can you guess what will be the output? Anyone? So, see, in the main method, I just call the objects there, and call the methods that are there in the chart GPT. Okay. So here, if I run this, what will be the output? So according to the question, in the class, in the concrete class itself, we are displaying the output of the operation. So this is the main class that is there. So the final class, we are calling all the, the classes, and we are calling the methods that are there in the classes that are extended to the operation interface. Okay. Let me run this. Run as Java application. Results of addition is 11. 5 plus 6 11, and result of subtraction is 1. 6 minus 5 is 1, and the result of multiplication is 3 comma 2. 3 into 2, that is 6. So is it fine? Daniel, Naveen, everyone. So how you got this? From with this, what we have learned with this question, what we have learned is like, first of all, we learned how to create an interface. First point is how we created an interface, and the second point is how we created abstract method. Just writing a keyword abstract, and the void perform. Void means it returns nothing. Okay, and after also we have written how difference between concrete class and abstract. So normal class is a concrete class, and without using the abstract keyword. And if you write abstract, it will become abstract class. Okay, we cannot create an object for that abstract class. Okay, so in that, how we have done the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and also in this question we have discussed how to create classes. The objects. Okay, these three important things we have learned. So I hope this question is solved. 4 marks. With this, you will get the 4 marks. I hope this one also you got with 8 marks. Okay. So let me know if you have any doubts from this. So if you have any doubts, you can comment me on the comment section such that I will be explaining that. So meanwhile, what we have discussed till now is like how to create objects. You need main things you need to remember from the basics is how to create objects. Okay, and in classes how to create interfaces and implementing a class, and for each loop, mainly for each loop, definitely you'll get a question like the usage of for each loop and if and else condition, and also after that arrays. So these are the things you need to keep in mind. So if in tomorrow's class, these are the things I will be explaining again, the basic things, the basic code, the persons who want to and some similar ones like the pass marks, I will tell them what to write. But for them who want good marks to understand and you want to write, just not writing anything you want, but for understanding and writing purpose, I'll be telling you the things. Okay, that is the reason that I am explaining this in the live. Okay, so 4 and 5, with this 4 and 5 completed already. I think I have completed 1, 2, and 6. So 3 is remaining. But see, 3 I have solved. But the main thing here with the 3 is it is like taking more time. As it is a 8 marks, I don't want to leave, but it is somewhat critical than other sums. If you want me, I can explain, but like it will create some mess for you. Okay, it will create some mess. the topics multi-threading, right? So we will use here synchronized void, and after that the queue we will be doing, and extents. So here what I want to tell is, if you don't know how to solve any question like this, right? So just understand some basic things in that and just write the code of the basic things, don't write everything. So let me know in comments that you want this answer, like I will be providing this answer. But for explanation, if you want me to explain this, I can explain. But the main thing here is, if you after listening this, you will lose the interest of to learn, because it is somewhat difficult than other things. Okay, that's the reason that I don't want to tell you. But still, if you want, definitely, yeah, still, if, even it is very difficult, I want to learn, I'm very interested on that. If you say like that, then I'm here to explain. So let me know in the comment section. Naveen, Daniel, or anyone else? So meanwhile, let me discuss about exam. So for EOD and CS with notes, you can manage. Yeah, okay. So and after that, please refer to the model paper as well. So before the exam day, that means if the exam we are having EOD, like EOD and OOPS in the first day. So for tomorrow evening, one live class for how to pass the in the OOPS, and one for EOD. What are the things you need to remember? So if you ask me for EOD, right? I am not taking any book. I am not going to take any book, or I am not taking much time to learn all these things. Just the main things I want to tell is like, what are the important things or the words, keywords that you need to know. And I will see some already they have uploaded in the Taxila, right? Already uploaded in the Taxila, right? So what are the main things? The main keywords are there. I will remember that, and I will take some recall some examples with that words. Yeah. After that, I will even if the word is coming in the exam, okay. If it is not coming, then I will write in my own. What after understanding that what we can write. Okay. Similarly, I will do that, and for CS as well, I will do the same thing. And for OOPS and COI, right? I will be going live and I will be telling for the pass marks. Okay. Even if you haven't learned anything yet and you are still confused, like I'm not able to score the good marks or anything like that. So, yeah. So yes, Daniel, I'm going to solve. I will connect with you and I will solve the thing that error that you're getting. No, don't worry. After this live. So yeah, Naveen, I didn't get to go ahead. For what I have to go ahead, like the third question I have to explain, or like yeah, it is difficult, right? As I told you previously. If you want me to explain, then I will explain, but it will take a lot of time, for 30 minutes, of course. So if you want me only provide still code, then I will do that as well. It's depend on you, you guys. Third question. You want me to explain third question? Yes. Okay then. Let me go with the third question. Okay. Now, what's the third question here? Okay. The third question is, simulate the scheduling of appointments for a dentist using multi-threading in Java. So, a new concept is being like what to say presented before you, that is multi-threading in Java. So you have to use the following assumption. So the dentist takes 10 minutes for a consultation for a single patient. So just imagine you have gone to the doctor, that is a dentist. Okay, the doctor is a dentist. So he takes 10 minutes for consulting a single patient. After each patient he takes 3 minutes rest, and the next patient enters to see the doctor. As new patient arrive, a thread appointment for consultation is created and the patients join the queue for waiting patients. The doctor sees only 10 patients in a day. So we have 3 to 4 conditions. First condition is the dentist should have 10 minutes, like he takes 10 minutes for a patient. Also, he will take 3 minutes break. It will again carry on like that. Also another one is the doctor checks like sees only 10 patients in a day. These are the criteria. With this we have to write the code. Okay, let me create the class. Yeah, okay, Daniel, if it's all, it's fine. Class q1, q2, q3, right? Q3, and it will be a main class. Okay, done. Create a class with Q3. No, it is the last question from the previous year model paper question, previous year questions. Okay. So as we are going to learn the new concept multi-threading Java, right? Since like we have to provide one dentist application. Okay, dentist application multi-threading, and yeah, we will be using two util package for queue. So for patient queue we will be using one import, and for linked list we have to create, right? For that we will be using other one. Okay, so before that, 1 minute. For queue we have to import, I already told, two imports. Import java dot util dot star. You can write, if you write this, right, whatever all the classes that are there in the util package, it will be important. So but if you want to write more steps, you can write java dot util dot linked list, and also import java dot util dot queue. Okay, these are the two classes from the util package. I want to use this in our application. Okay, first of all, let me create a queue. Okay, first of all, what I need to do, I have to create a, queue. Private, it is an access modifier. Okay, queue, and what we need to queue, there will be patients, right? Patients will be there in the queue, right? So for that I will be using the string. Okay, I'll be in the string, private queue string, and some patient queue I can do pq. It is a variable name. Okay, queue, same thing like linked list or any array list or anything object creation, you will be doing the same thing. Queue variable name is equal to new a linked list. Okay, one after one it is linked, right? That's why we will be using a linked list here. Okay, done. Now also, what is the max patients? Okay, what is the max patients that the doctor can see? A doctors can see max 10 patients a day, right? Max 10 patients a day. Where is it given? Yeah, the doctor sees only 10 patients in a day. That's what I want to tell. Okay, for this I can create one a parallel one, that maximum private final, that means fixed int max. It depends on you, even if you write or not, not a problem. Patients equal to 10, the fixed value for max patients is 10. Okay, done. Now what we need to write, we need to write a method. Okay, for adding the patient into the queue. Okay, so according to the question, let me go to the question. So here, if you can see, the dentist take 10 minutes for a single patient. Okay, and the patient should have to wait. A new patient arrive, a thread, a point for consultation is created. Okay, so for that we have to create one method, public synchronizing method, because as it is in the queue, we have to use the synchronizing method. Synchronized void, and the method name I will write add patient, right? For that I will writing add string name. You have to add the name only, right? Okay, we have created one method add. If when it will add the name, if the 10 minutes, if the patient which is there, completing the 10 minutes and after waiting for 3 minutes, then only new patient can go, right? So till then the patient should be in the queue. If patient queue pq dot size, what is the patient size is there, right? The size is greater than max patients. Okay, Then here, see, here there is no need of this step. Instead that I can write direct 10 here, but the main thing I want to here is like create this to it will look like a more code you are writing, but and it is more code with correct code, more code with correctness you are writing. So you can use this. Okay, if pq dot size is less than, then only you should have to, it should have the if condition. Okay, then only it will add. If it's greater than 10, patients won't be added. Then pq dot add name. Okay, we are adding the name. Okay, also, and we have to print that name. System dot out dot print ln what we need to print here, name. Sorry, name added. Hi Nikki, already sixth question is explained in the previous video. You can see that. Okay, in the previous video, added successfully. Okay, done. Now, whenever you want, you can notify as well. You can use notify, or else no need. Else, just we have to print patients are completed. Today's patient. 1 minute. Sorry, no more applications today. We can write no more applications. Okay, see what we have done. We have written a method for adding the patient in the queue. So first it will check whether the patient queue is less than the maximum patients or not. If yes, it will be adding, or else it will say sorry, no more patients today. Okay, done. Now after adding the patients in the queue, we will have one more method for dentist to see the patients. Okay, so now you have added queue, right? No, yeah, linked list is created. Let me go to the question. So here, what we need to take in the dentist, what the dentist should do, the dentist takes 10 minutes for consultation for a single patient. What is the like function of the dentist? It should take like 10 minutes. The dentist should take 10 minutes for consultation for a single patient. That is a function. Okay. So yeah, let me see the comments meanwhile. Can you explain what is synchronized keyword? This one, right? So yeah, why we are adding the synchronized keyword? So the problem, so okay, I will remove the synchronized keyword. So what's the problem you will get? The main problems you will be getting as multiple patient threads try to add the same, like try to add themselves with the same time, within the same time they will add, and at the same time the dentist thread is there, right? The thread which is the dentist is there, right? It is moving, remove the patient from the queue. Okay, so this call this, I mean, what it will happen, so at the time, at the same time, if you are adding the same, if you are adding the names, right, then it will like which one is first, like this, the race condition will occur. So that's the thing, that is the reason we will be using synchronize. Okay, so what will the synchronize do? The main function of synchronized is it will be locking the method or block so that only one thread at a time can go. Did I answer your question, Daniel? Let me know in comments. So multiple patients can enter at a time in the queue. With using the synchronized keyword, only one patient can enter at a time. That is the reason we are using synchronized keyword. Okay, done. Now, what we have to do? Now, the doctor will see the patients, right? So we have to write the functions for the doctor. So public, for creating method, I have to create public synchronized again, synchronized public synchronized void C. The patient will see. I will write C. Okay, she patients. Okay, I have created one more method, a synchronization method with C. Okay, so first of all, whether to see patients, first of all, what it should be, the patient should not be empty. The queue which is there should not be empty. To the, like, if doctor wants to see the patient, first of all, the patient should not be empty, and the current one which is there, the thread is there, right? That should be available. We can write like this. I can just write while not equal to, we can say, patient like pq dot empty. Okay, it should not be empty. While, I think, small w, while the patient queue should not be empty. Okay, and what should be, the dentist takes 10 minutes for consultation, right? So if the patient queue is not empty, or we have to catch exception, we can catch exception, or we can, it's up to, it's our wish. If it is there, if the, like, what to say, if the patient queue which is there, that is not empty, okay, then only the patient can see that, I mean, the doctor can see the patient, the dentist can see the patient. Okay, and yeah, so for that, what we are doing here is we are taking two conditions. First one is the patient queue is not empty, and also we are taking one more thing. Where is this? Or I'm writing one more condition, or the thread which we will be using, right, it should be alive. Okay, what I'm telling, the thread which we are using, it should be alive. Thread dot current thread dot is alive. There should be threads. Okay, then what we need to, again, I will check while pq dot is empty. When I have this empty, right, it will definitely, it will throw the exception. So if that is there, if the exception is there, then I will catch that. So these are all the things, it's not required, but still it will be like creating max code, and it will be better as well. Wait for some time. Or catch, what's the catch? There will be exception. What the exception you will get here? Interrupted. And we have to print that exception. That's all. There is no need of the code. I will, at the end of this, I will tell you that what's the thing without the queue and without this try catch block, what is the difference, you can see that you will be getting the end of that. Okay, this is closed and this is closed. So after this, while loop, see, these are the things not enough and not needed, and these are also not needed. Just I'm writing to just catch the exception itself. Okay, now what I will do, I will create a string patient p is equal to pq dot port. Okay, now 1 minute. You can see what is the use of poll here. So poll is in the queue. Okay, so it retrieves and removes the head of this queue. Okay, or returns null if the queue is empty. Whenever the queue is empty, it will return null. The function of the poll is this. Okay, it is the inbuilt method in Java. Now, if it is not, if the poll is not empty and the current thread is alive, then we will print system out dot print ln. Okay, and we can say dentist is seeing. Dentist is seeing, we can say. Okay, now done. So after that, we need to what to do. Once the doctor is dentist is seeing, right, it should take 10 minutes, right? It should take 10 minutes. Now I will write try block. Okay, try thread dot sleep. Okay, 10 into 1000. As it will be milliseconds, right? That's the reason. So 10 minutes consultation simulated as 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Now system, once it done, out dot print ln. Now after once the patient seeing is done, then dentist will take rest. Dentist is taking rest for 3 minutes. Okay. Once the dentist take it done, then again it had the thread should have to sleep for 3 minutes. Thread dot sleep 3 minutes, right? Okay. 3 minutes rest simulated as 3 seconds. And again, if you have any error in this catch, you will catch this. What's the thing you have to catch? Catch same error, same exception, interrupted. If anything is interrupted, right, we will catch that. Interrupted exception E, and we will print that E dot print stack trace. We will print that. Okay. Now what we will do? After finishing all this, we will just print dentist has finished all the, if once 10 all 10 done, right, 10 appointment, 10 like patients, if the doctor has seen 10 patients, right, it will be completed. System dot out dot print ln completed. Like dentist completed his duty, we can say. Only 10 appointment, right? Once done, it will like print system dot out dot println. So if you see, I'm writing after this while loop. Okay, because once after running all these while loops, then it will come to this step. Okay, now I will create a class. Okay, I will create a class for which extends the thread. Class patient which extends to thread. Okay, now in this patient class, what I will have, I will have this one, this all the things, that is q3 private, q3 q3, yeah, and private should be in small letter p, and also I will have string name private string name. Okay, now I will use constructors. Just for constructor, nothing, public, that class name, class name. What are the two parameters that are there? q3 q3 and string name. This dot dentist, this dot q3 equal to q3, as well as this dot name is equal to name. Okay. Now just run this now. Okay. matlab I will create a one more method, public void run like for running this method. What I will do here, public void run. After creating this method, right, I will write q3 dot add patient. Q3 dot add. This is there, right? We have created already. Here it is there, right? This one we are using q3 dot add the name. Okay, done. Now the main application here we will get public class main. Okay, here everything will be happen. I think there is no need to create this. Let me see. Okay, now what should be there in the main method? We should have to like call the dentist, like that one, the q3 that we have written, right? We have to call that q3, and and also after getting the thread we have to connect it with the thread. That's the reason I am tell it is so difficult. So first of all we need to call the dentist, I mean the thread which one there is, right? And after that we need to create the new thread, and after that we have to simulate the patient's arrival. That's all. Let me write that. q3 q3 is equal to new, just creating an object for this one. Okay, done. Next, the dentist thread now. Done. Now thread q3 thread is equal to new thread, and in that what I have to write is like it should have to see the patients, q3 dot see patients, right? You have to see the messy method I will call. Okay, now I have to start this thread, q3 thread dot start. Okay, done. Now we have to simulate the patients arriving again. What we need to do, we need to check the one after one the patient will be arriving there. We will, for that we will write the for loop for int I equal to 1, I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 12. Why I'm writing 12 here? I can write 10, but I want to show the error if the 10 patients are increased, right? Now what it will show, I want to show that error as well. I equal 12 I plus plus. Okay, so now I have to create the for the patient, I have to create this patient one. Patient p is equal to new patient in place of dentist q3 comma the patient. We need to write the name as well, right? Patient, patient number, and we will write the plus I. Okay, Okay, okay. I just remove the equal to here. 1 minute. No closing instance of Crave Q3 is accessible. Where I'm getting. Where is the class? Where the error I'm getting. So it is telling this one Q3 should be closed. Yeah. Now the error is gone. The error is like here while I was creating, right, that's class 3, this should be closed in this place. That's the reason I'm getting the error. Once it's solved, I can use this Q3. Okay, patient PA is equal to new patient Q3 and the patient number is 1. That was I am writing. Okay, so after it's done, I will write start page PA dot, sorry, PA dot start. I will start the thread. Okay, also I will clash the errors if I have any. Okay, will use try catch back. It's not mandatory, but if you write this right, it will catch the exceptions. Thread dot sleep 500, like new patient arrives every 0.5 seconds, like that I will doing. Okay, and I have to catch. We can have interrupted, same interrupted exception e dot print stack dot print. This much you have to write. Okay, he's telling. Let me write his name. Just a small mistake. Just I have to refactor this. These are the errors in the the things that I have to do in the Eclipse. No need to worry. This answer you can write in the exam as well. Okay, now I can run this. Run as Java application. Patient 1, patient 2, like this threads will be added automatically after 0.1 seconds. So once done, it will after 10 patients added, it will show like this. That's the reason that is behind the threading. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Naveen. So with yeah, Naveen, I hope I have explained your third question. But the main thing is it is somewhat difficult as I told previously, as it taken more time. Okay. So yeah, this is the code I will be sharing in within half an hour after the live. So meanwhile, if you have any doubts in the OOPS or COA, please let me know. Other than this, yeah, this is also included. It's up to you. Let me know, guys, if you have any other doubts, or we can conclude this session then. Let me know in comments. If you want to conclude, we can conclude this session. Or if you have any further doubts regarding the COA or OOPS, like how to prepare or anything else, you can comment me in the comment section. So I will reply you there. So okay then, as I'm not receiving any comments, so with this I'm concluding the session. Like we have solved now the remaining three questions, 4, 5, and 4, 5. 1 to 6 already I have completed, and now 3, 4, 5 is already completed, and I'll be sharing the questions and answers and everything to in the learnbus.in. Wireless Gouda, other questions of COA. See, I hope I have two model papers I got. So previous year model paper and now the Taxila, that one that has released. So in previous model paper, I have already explained the 5 questions out of 6. And in the new model paper in morning in self 3:30, I have updated that out of 6 questions, I have already done 4 questions. Now remaining 3 questions. One question from the previous year model paper and 2 questions from the this year model paper. So as we have the the last question which is there in the previous year model paper and today's model paper is there, right? Like in the Taxila that is uploaded. So both are similar. So I will be explaining the newest one first. Okay, just note that, and similarly try to solve the previous year, and the first one will also be uploaded. So one question will be uploaded by 5:30 now. By 6:30 you will get one question, the sixth question, and that will be shared to you. The link will be shared. I will be sharing the group as well. So with this you can able to like similar question you have in the this one like previous year model question paper as well. So you can able to solve that one as well. Okay, with one question 2 questions will be completed, and one more questions will be there. That is the first question. So first question is somewhat like a bit clumsy to me. So I am working on that, trying to understand in a more better way to explain you. So once it done, I think by 7:30 or 8 it will also be completed. I think if you got understood, then I if else it is taking more time, and if you are not able to understand, then I will skip that. And for tomorrow, right, the two exams I will be give, like now I will be sharing these answers for OOPS, okay, with questions and answers in the learnbus.in. You can go and check in the learnbus.in website. So we'll be uploading that. And once done, tomorrow, right, I will be telling what are the topics that before going to exam, what are the main things you need to know. Everything I'm going to tell. Okay, is it fine, Gouda? Why Walish Gouda? Any other doubt, guys? Please let me know. Yeah, thank you. So with this, I'm concluding my live session. So thank you for joining, friends. Also, if you know if your friends are also the same sim, please tell them to join as well, which will be useful for everyone. And if you have any doubts, suggestions, you can ping me. I'm available for you at any time. And yeah, thank you. Please share it to your friends as well, so that they will also get benefit.